My name is Batina Matthew. I come from Borno State. I'm from the Northeast Zone. I'm here to recite 1 Chronicles chapter 1 verse 1. Adam, Seth, Enosh, Canaan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The sons of Japheth: Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Meshach, and Tiras. The sons of Gomer: Ashkenaz, Diphat, and Togarmah. The sons of Javan: Elisha, Tarshish, Kittim, and Rodanim. The sons of Ham: Cush, Egypt, Put, and Canaan. The sons of Cush: Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, and Sabteka. The sons of Rama: Sheba and Dedan. Cush was the father of Nimrod. He began to be the mighty one on earth. And Egypt was the father of Ludim, Anamim, Lehabim, Naptuhim, Patrusim, Calsuhim, whence came the Philistines, and Caphtorim. And Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and the Hittite, the Jebusite, the Amorite, the Girgashite, the Hivatite, the Sinatite, the Arbatite, the Zemorite, and the Hamathite. The sons of Shem: Elam, Ashur, Apashad, Lud, Aram, Uz, Hun, Geda, and Mishal. The sons of Apashad: Shelah. The sons of Shelah: Eber. To Eber were born two sons, and the name of his one was Peleg. For in his days the earth was divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Joktan was the father of Almodad, Selef, Hazel-Mavez, Uzal, Dikla, Ebal, Amiel, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Sabta. All these were the sons of Joktan. Shem, Apashad, Selah, Peleg, Reu, Segun, Nahor, Terah, Abram, that is Abraham. The sons of Abraham: Isaac and Ishmael. These were their genealogies. The firstborn of Ishmael: Nebaioth and Kedar, Adbil, Mibsam, Mishma, Duma, Massa, Hadad, and Tina. All these were the sons of Ishmael. The sons of Keturah, Abram's concubine, and she bore him Zimri, Jokshan, Midam, Midian, Ishabak, and Showa. All these were the descendants of Keturah. The sons of Abraham: Isaac. The sons of Isaac: Esau and Israel. The sons of Esau: Eliphaz, Reu, Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. The sons of Eliphaz: Timah, Oman, Zephi, Gatam, Kenes, Tema, and Amalek. The sons of Sia: Lotan, Zibeon, Anna, Dishon, Ezer, and Dishan. The sons of Lotan: Hori and Aman, and Lotan's sister was Timnah. The sons of Shobal: Eliam, Mananat, Ebal, Shephi, and Onam. The sons of Zibeon: Aya and Anna. The sons of Anna: Dishon. The sons of Dishon: Haman, Ishban, Ithran, and Cheran. The sons of Ezer: Bilhan, Savan, and Jakan. The sons of Disham: Uz and Aram. These were the kings of Edom before any other king reigned over the Israelites. Bela the son of Beor, whose city was Nineveh. After Bela died, Joab the son of Zerah-Boshra reigned in his stead. When Jobab died, Husham the land of the Temanites reigned in her stead. When Husham died, Hadad the son of Bedad, who defeated the Midian in the country of Moab, reigned in his stead, and his city name was Havid. When Hadad died, Samlah of Mizrikah reigned in his stead. When Samlah died, Shaul of Rehoboth on the Euphrates reigned in his stead. When Shaul died, Baal-Hanan of Achbor reigned in his stead. When Baal-Hanan died, Hadad reigned in his stead, whose city was Pai, and the name of his wife was Mehetabel, the daughter of Matred, the daughter of Mehezabel, and Hadad died. These are the chiefs of Edom: chief Timnah, Eliah, Jeteth, Oholibama, Ela, Pinon, Kenes, Mipsa, Amalek, Magdiel, Iram. These were the chiefs of Edom. Chapter 2 verse 1. These are the sons of Israel: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Gad, Joseph, Benjamin, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. The sons of Beshuai the Canaanite bore to him. Now Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of God, and he slew him. And his daughter-in-law, Tamar, also bore him Perez and Zerah. Judah had 5 sons in all. The sons of Perez, Hezron and Hamul. The sons of Zerah, Zimri, Etam, Heman, Kukah, and Dara. The sons of Kami, Akta, the troubler of Israel, who transgressed in the matter of the devoted things. And Etam's son was Azariah. The sons of Hezron that were born to him, Jerahmeel, Ram, and Chelubai. Ram was the father of Aminadab, and Aminadab was the father of Nahshon, prince of the son of Judah. And Nahshon was the father of Salma, and Salma of Boaz of Obed of Jesse. Jesse was the father of Eliab, his firstborn, Abinadab the second, Shemi the third, Nathanael the fourth, Radai the fifth, Ozem the sixth, David the seventh, and their sister's name was Zeruiah and Abigail. The sons of Zeruiah, Abishai, Shobab, and Asharel, 3, and Abigail bore him Amasa, the father of Ishmael, the father of Jether the Ishmaelite. Caleb the son of Hezron had children by his wife Azubah and by Jerioth, and these were her sons, Abishai, Shobab, and Aldon, 3. And when Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrathah, who bore him Ur. Ur was the father of Uri and Huri of Bezalel. Afterward, Hezron went into the daughter of Machir, the father of Gilead, whom he married when he was 60 years old, and she bore him Segub. Segub was the father of Jair, who had 23 cities in the land of Gilead. But Jeshua and Aram took from them Havoth-Jair, Kenes and its villages, 60 towns. All these were the descendants of Machir, the father of Gilead. After the death of Hezron, Caleb married Ephrathah, the wife of Hezron his father, and she bore him Ashur, the father of Tekoa. 25. The sons of Jerahmeel, the firstborn of Hezron, Ram, his firstborn, Bunah, Orem, Ozem, and Ahijah. And Jerahmeel also had another wife, whose name was Atara. She was the mother of Onam. The sons of Ram, the firstborn of Jerahmeel, Maaz, Jamin, and Eka. The sons of Onam, Shammai and Jedah. The sons of Shammai, Abishur and Nadab. Abishur had a wife whose name was Abihail, and she bore him Ahaban and Molid. The sons of Nadab, Seled and Apahim, and Seled died childless. The sons of Jada, Shammai's brother, Jether and Jonathan, and Jether died childless. The sons of Jonathan, Pelet and Zaza. All these were the descendants of Jerahmeel. Now Shisha had no sons, only daughters, but Shisha had an Egyptian slave, and he gave his daughter in marriage to Jarha, his slave, and she bore him Attai. Attai was the father of Nathan, and Nathan of Zabed. Zabed was the father of Ephlal, and Ephlal of Obed. Obed was the father of Jehu, and Jehu of Azariah. Azariah was the father of Heles, and Heles of Eleazar. Eleazar was the father of Sismai, and Sismai of Shalom. Shalom was the father of Jechamiah, and Jechamiah of Elishama. The sons of Caleb, the brother of Jerahmeel, Maresha, his firstborn, who was the father of Zib. The sons of Maresha, Hebron. The sons of Hebron, Korah, Taphil, Rechem, and Shemi. Shema was the father of Raham, the father of Jehoiakim, and Regem was the father of Shammai. The sons of Shammai, Maon. The sons of Shammai, Maon, and Maon was the father of Bethzor. Ephah, also Caleb's concubine, bore Haram, Moses, and Gazez, and Haram was the father of Gazez. The sons of Jadai, Regem, Jether, Jeshan, Pelet, Ephah, and Shaphat. 6. Makkah, Caleb's concubine, bore Sheba and Tiriahana. She also bore him Sham, the father of Madmana, Sheba, the father of Machbena, the father of Gibeah, and his daughter's name was Aksha. The sons of Ur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, and Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim. Salman, the father of Bethlehem, and Harov, the father of Beth Gader. And Shobal, the father of Kiriath Jearim, had other sons, Harof, half of the Menioth, and the families of Kiriath Jearim, the Itrite, the Putrite, the Shumatite, the Mishmetite. From this came to the Zuratite, to the Eshtolite. 54. The sons of Salma, Bethlehem, the Netophiite, Atrod Joab, and the half of the Manhattite, the Zurite. 55. These are the families also of the scribes that dwelt at Jabez, the Tiriatite, the Mushmetite, and the Scutatite. These are the men of Kenite who came from the father of the house of Hatad, the men of Rechab. Chapter 3, verse 1. The sons of David that were born to him in Hebron: Amnon by Ahinoam the Jezreelite. The second, Daniel by Abigail the Carmelitess. The third, Absalom, whose mother was Maacah, the daughter of Tamalai, king of Geshur. The fourth, Adonijah, whose mother was Haggith. The fifth, Shephatiah, whose mother was Abitiah. The sixth, Etriam by his wife Eglah. 6 were born to him in Hebron, where he reigned 7 years and 6 months, and 33 years in Jerusalem. The sons of David that were born to him in Jerusalem, Joshobab, Jesha, Shobab, Nathan, and Solomon, 4 by Beshoah, the daughter of Ammiel. Then Iba, Elishama, Eliphelet, Logan, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Eliadad, Eliphelet. 9. These were the sons of David, beside the sons of the concubine, and their sister's name was Tamar. These are the descendants of Solomon: Rehoboam his son, Ahijah his son, Asas his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Joram his son, Ahaziah his son, Joash his son, Azariah his son, Amaziah his son, Jotam his son, Ahaz his son, Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Amnon his son, Josiah his son. The sons of Josiah: Johanan the firstborn, Joachim the second, Zedekiah the third, Shallum the fourth. The descendants of Joachim: Jeconiah his son, Zedekiah his son. The sons of Jeconiah, the captain: Shealtiel, Malchira, Pedaiah, Shebaiah, Hoshama, Nedebiah. The sons of Pedaiah: Zerubbabel and Shemi. The sons of Zerubbabel: the sons of Zerubbabel, Meshullam and Hatat, and Shilomit was their sister. Bashobab, Ohel, Berechiah, Hasadiah, Jubshap his head. 5. The sons of Hananiah: Peletiah and Jeshiah his son, Rephaiah his son, Anan his son, Obadiah his son, Shechaniah. The sons of Shechaniah: Shemaiah. The sons of Shemaiah: Hattush, Igal, Beriah, Neriah, and Shaphat. 6. The sons of Neriah: Elionai, Hizrikam, and Hezekiah. The sons of Elionai: Hodivia, Eliashib, Pelatiah, Yakub, Johanan, Deliah, Anani. 7. Chapter 4, verse 1. The sons of Judah: Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Or, and Shobal. Raira the son of Shobal, and Shobal the father of Jarha, and Jarha the father of Ahuzmai and Lahad. These were the families of the Zurite. The sons of Etam: Jezreel, Ishma, and Idbash, and the name of their sister was Hezlelponi. Penah the father of Gedor, and Husha the father of Ezer. These were the sons of Or, the firstborn of Ephratah, the father of Bethlehem. Ashur the father of Tekoa had 2 wives, whose name was Hela and Nara. And Nara bore him Hausham, Hefer, Temeni, and Hahashtari. These were the sons of Nara. The sons of Hela: Zeret, Izah, and Etan. Cus was the father of Anub, Zobeba, and the families of Harhel, the father of Aaron. 9. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother called him Jabez, saying, "Because I bore you in pain." 10. that thou wouldest bless me and enlarge my border, that thy hand might be with me, to keep me from harm, so that it might not hurt me. And God granted what he asked. 11. Chelub, the brother of Shushar, was the father of Meir, who was the father of Eshon. Eshon was the father of Beshrapha. Paseah to Nahana was who was the father of Ir-Nahash. These were the men of Rechab. The sons of Kenes, Othniel and Siriah. The sons of Othniel, Hatat and Meniotai. Meniotai was the father of Ophrah, and Siriah was the father of Joab, the father of Gerashim, so called because they were craftsmen. The sons of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, Iru, Elah, and Naam. The sons of Elah, Kenes. The sons of Jahalel, Zil, Zipha, Tirian, and Asriel. 17. The sons of Ezer, Jetha, Mered, Ephah, and Jalon. These were the sons of Batia, the daughter of Pharaoh, who married, and she conceived and bore Miriam, Shammai, Ishabak, the father of Eshtomoa. And his Jewish wife also bore him Jared, the father of Gedor, Heber, the father of Soko, Jectuniah, the father of Zonoah. The sons of the wife of Hodiah, the sister of Naam, were the father of Kila, the Gamit, and Eshtomoa, the Maakatite. The sons of Shimon, Amnon, Rina, Bin-Hanan, and Tilon. The sons of Amnon, Ishi, and Ben-Zohet, and Ben-Zohet. The sons of Shelah, the son of Judah, the father of Leka, and Lada, the father of Maresha, the families of the house of linen workers at Beshua. And Joachim and the men of Koziba, and Joash and Sarah, who ruled in Moab and returned to Lehem. Now the records are ancient. And these are the porters and inhabitants of Nethaim and Gedera, and they dealt there with the king for his work. The sons of Shimon, Nimel, Jamin, Jarib, Zerah, and Shaul. Shalom was his son, Mibsam his son, Mishma his son. The sons of Mishma, Hamuel his son, Zakiel his son, Shemi his son. Shemi had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brother had not many children, nor did all their families multiply like the men of Judah. And they dwelt at Beersheba, Molada, Tolad, Bilhan, Ezem, Tolad, Bethuel, Haman, and Ziglah. Beth-Markabot, Hazashuim, Beth-Birim, and Sharaim. These were their cities until David reigned. And the name of their villages were Etam, Rimon, Tochim, and Ashan, 5 cities, along with all their villages, which were round about these cities, as far as Baal, as these were their settlements, as they kept a genealogical record. The sons of Meshobab, Jamleh, Joshua the son of Amaziah, Joel, Jehu the son of Joshibia, son of Syria, son of Asahel, Elionai, Jacoba, Joshoiah, Asaiah, Adiel, Jesmiel, and Benaiah. Ziza the son of Sifi, son of Alon, son of Jediah, son of Shimri, son of Shemaiah. 13. And these mentioned by name were princes in their families, and their fathers' houses increased greatly. And they journeyed to the entrance of Gedor, this side of the east side of the valley, to seek pastures for their flocks. 40. Where they found rich, good pastures, and the land was very broad, quiet, and peaceful, for the former inhabitants there belonged to her. 41. And this registered by name came in the days of Hezekiah, king of Judah, and destroyed their tents, and the men knew him who were found there, and exterminated them to this day, and settled in their place, because there were pastures there for their flocks. And some of them, 500 men of the Simeonites, went to Mount Seir, and having as their leader Pelatiah, Neriah, Rephaiah, and Uzziel, the sons of Ishi. And they destroyed the remnants of the Amalekite that has escaped, and they are dwell there to this day. Chapter 5, verse 1. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, for he was the firstborn, but because he polluted his father's couch, his birthright was given to the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel, so that he is not enrolled in the genealogy according to the birthright. 2. Though Judah became strong among his brothers, and a prince was from him, yet the birthright belonged to Joseph. 3. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, Hanok, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The sons of Joel, Shemaiah his son, Gog his son, Shemi his son, Micah his son, Rira his son, Baal his son, Bira his son, whom Tilgat-Pineser, king of Assyria, carried away into exile, and he was a chieftain of the Reubenites, and his kinsmen by their families. And when the genealogy of their generations was reckoned, the chief Jeiel and Zechariah. 8. And Bela the son of Azal, son of Syria, son of Joel, who dwelt in Aroer, as far as Nebo and Baal-meon. 9. And they dwelt to the east, as far as the entrance of the desert, this side of the Euphrates, because their cattle had multiplied in the land of Gilead. And in the days of Saul, they made war on the Hagrite, who fell by their hand, and they dwelt in their tent throughout all the region east of Gilead. 11. The sons of God that dwelt over against them in the land of Bashan, as far as Salekah. 12. Joel the chief, Shepham the second, Janai and Shaphat in Bashan. These are their kinsmen according to their fathers' houses: Michael, Meshullah, Sheba, Jorai, Jachan, Zia, and Eber. 7. These are the sons of Abihail, the sons of Ori, sons of Jorhai, sons of Gilead, son of Michael, son of Jeshisha, son of Jado, son of Boz. Ahi the son of Adiel, the son of Guni, was chiefs in their fathers' houses. 16. And they dwelt in Gilead, in Bashan, and in its towns, in these lands of Shapham to their limits. 17. Along with all their enrolled were in the genealogies in the days of Jotham, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, king of Israel. 18. The Reubenites, the Gadites, and half-tribe of Manasseh had valiant men who carried shield and sword and drew the bow, experts in war, 44,760 men ready for service. 19. And they made war upon the Hagrite, Jetur, Napish, and Nodab. And when they received help against them, the Hagrites and all those who were with them were given into their hands. For they cried to God in the battle, and he granted their entreaty because they trusted in him. Verse 1, chapter 10, verse 1. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled before the Philistines, and fell slain on Mount Gibeah. And the Philistines overtook Saul and his sons, and the Philistines slew Jonathan and Abinadab and Malchishua, the sons of Saul. 3. And the battle pressed hard upon Saul, and the archers found him, and he was wounded by the archers. 4. And Saul said to his armor-bearer, Draw your sword and thrust me through it. Let this uncircumcised come and make sport of me. But his armor-bearer will not. He feared greatly. And Saul took his own sword and fell upon it. 5. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he took his own sword and fell upon it. 7. And Saul and his 3 sons and his farm and his house died together.